Hello everyone, here is a video on how to factory reset a Nokia Wi-Fi Beacon 2. So if you need to reset the settings back to how it was when you received it from the factory, or possibly the ISP's default settings if they've put on a custom config, here is how you do it. On the back of the router, between the WPS button and the yellow LAN port, is a reset hole. You will need an unbent paperclip or a pin or something. It's generally not very good trying to use a ballpoint pen or a biro because they generally can't fit within those holes. So I'm going to put this into the reset hole, and I will let you know when I'm going to press it so you know how long to press it for, and also what the light on the front of the router does. If you don't press it for long enough, the details do not get reset, but the router will reboot and it will go back to having a white light, and then it will take ages to come back, and then when it does come back it will still be on the original settings. So make sure that you hold the pin down, or the button down, the reset button, for as long as required to factory reset it. So I am now going to hold the button down now. And the power light is now flashing red. I'm going to let go of that button at the back. That took about probably 12 seconds before that light started flashing red. It's now gone back to solid white, which means the router is starting up again. If this video has already been helpful to you, it would be really helpful to me if you wouldn't mind subscribing to my YouTube channel. You don't need to have the video notifications switched on, but the subscriber numbers really do help. Thanks. This router does take quite some time to boot up, so we're probably going to be here waiting for this to go blue for a minute or two, probably more like 2 minutes. If your internet is broken or your internet lead is unplugged from the back of this router, then the light on the front will probably go orange or red to signify that you do not have internet. If your internet is working, then this light on the front will probably go blue. Still waiting for it to boot up. I still do not see the Wi-Fi network in the list of available networks, and also this has not yet gone to the colour to signify that the internet is connected either. So we're still waiting for this to boot up. So we're finally there. It's finished flashing its lights and booting up. That took a lot longer than I was expecting, longer than the 2 minutes that I'm pretty sure it normally takes to start up if you yank the power from it and plug it back in. But the internet light has gone blue, so we're ready to use the internet, and the details that I see on the Wi-Fi are back to the factory defaults. So there we go. Hopefully this video has been helpful to you. If it has, it would be really helpful to me if you wouldn't mind subscribing to my YouTube channel. You don't need to have the video notifications switched on, but the subscriber numbers really do help. Thanks very much.